Live, local, now.
Tonight, honoring fallen heroes, how the Valley paid tribute this Memorial Day. Lighting it up, Hoover Dam hosting the launch for our region's Celebration of America 2. End the war in Iran. Thank you for being with us on this Memorial Day. We hope you had a safe and pleasant weekend. I'm Brian Loftus. Now, this Memorial Day comes as the United States celebrating, of course, its 250th anniversary. At 8 News Now's Kyle Payne spoke with proud veterans at a Memorial Day service taking place in Boulder City.
With at least 13 U.S. service members dead and hundreds wounded so far, as the military conflict in Iran moves forward at warp speed, a much slower, steadier, at Southern Nevada Veterans Memorial Cemetery, where veterans and their loved ones, old and young, took some time to remember soldiers who never made it home from combat. Wars, military operations, spanning 250 years of American history. 39 of them under the watch of John Mosley, a proud veteran of the Army National Guard. Service, he knows nothing about war is easy.
Never gets any easier. It's a hard life.
But that life and death are part of what these men and women sign up for, and the loss can take its toll.
Funerals that I attended and was part of in this building over here with the Marines, over and over again.
Over and over again, year after year, as living Americans commemorate the dead with songs and salutes. Veterans like Kenneth Martin, with over 30 years of service to our country, comes here to remember his friends.
They're good friends of yours, you know, and you always pray for all these military now, you know, and hope they come home safe, you know, and I don't know, it's rough, I know it is, but I mean, you just gotta pray for them, it's all you can do, you know.
And remember?
And remember, yeah. Remember.
Not too far away from Election Day 2026, and Governor Lombardo, running for re-election, spoke at the service here, and there were many politicians hoping to get into office, also in attendance. News Now.
Primary day in Nevada is June 9th, July 4th. Of course, our country's 250th birthday and Election Day, as Kyle mentioned, right around the corner on November 3rd. Paul Mortuary is hosting several events this Memorial Day weekend to recognize the holiday at their Palm Eastern location. Boy Scouts helped place around 1,000 flags at the cemetery during the weekend.
Importance in getting our young people out to recognize the sacrifices that have been made.
Those in attendance also got free ice cream to beat the heat. To Henderson now, the city hosting a special ceremony at Cornerstone Park. This also included a field of honor with more than 500 American flags put on display as a symbol of patriotism and respect for our fallen servicemen and women on this Memorial Day. Well, as many wrap up the holiday, winds are going to pick up soon. Our own Jerry Brown joins us live in studio with a quick look at your forecast.
Let's go. Winds ahoy, and they will be accompanied by a cool front that will drop our temperatures with the winds. A wind advisory in effect starting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. goes through Wednesday morning at 5 a.m., although it's still going to be all of Clark County, Lincoln County, Nye County, Colorado River Valley, right along adjacent to Mojave County, Arizona. Now, what can we expect? How about sustained winds over 30 miles an hour with gusts exceeding 45 miles an hour? We're going to have blowing dust with diminished visibility and poor air quality. But secure outside objects on your deck before you go in and avoid any falling tree limbs, because there could very well be some. And of course, we've been sunny and dry. The dry brush will increase the hazard for wildfires. So not too bad right now, but it's going to be a little, you see, it's going to be a little breezy overnight. It's tomorrow morning, and then by tomorrow afternoon, sustained on, and even after it expires, we're still going to have and stay. We'll take a look at your complete forecast up ahead. Brian, back to you.
U.S. forces conducting self-defense strikes in Iran today. U.S. Central Command says these strikes were made to, quote, protect our troops. Included targeting missile launch sites and Iranian boats. This is President Trump says that negotiations on a deal to end the war with Iran are ongoing.
Any agreement with Iran that isn't subject to ratification by Congress is I think, going to be doomed to fail.
The president's not going to make a bad agreement, so let's see what happens.
A deal could include Iran reopening the all-important Strait of Hormuz, and the U.S. would then would also its naval blockade. Tehran would also commit to disposing its stockpile of enriched uranium. Iran has acknowledged the agreement, but said the signing of a deal is not.
East Las Vegas. Open Rec kicks off at the Parkdale Recreation Center tomorrow. All summer long, kids can enjoy free activities and games. Open Rec goes through Monday right through Friday. Downtown, buy fresh produce at the Las Vegas Civic Center. There is a farmer's market this Thursday at 2 o'clock. Trucks, Vegas. There's a free barbecue and resource Community Resource Center right near Centennial Parkway in Pecos. There will also be a car show and raffles. It begins at 10 a.m.
Celebrating our nation's history next at 11. How officials kicked off from Hoover Dam, and the sights and sounds from tonight's red carpet at the American Music Awards right on the Strip. You're watching 8 News Out 11. We're live, local, now.
News Nation's The Hill Sunday with Chris Steyerwald.
We're looking at some solutions for a nation that's too often coming.
News Nation's The Hill Sunday with Chris Steyerwald.
We had our biggest loss of the season, but an entree and a Pizookie for $13 feels like a win. That's our first win of the season.
Plus a mini Pizookie for $13.
Help with my medical bill. We ain't paying nothing.
Attorney Ryan Alexander.
Pay.
Calmly and rationally explain why. So if you've been hurt and you're having trouble with those insurance bandits, call me, Ryan Alexander.
At 777 Nissan,
the Memorial Day sales race is on.
Shop over 100 new Nissans under $30,000.
Check them out at 777nissan.com.
Nissan Sentras, Nissan Kicks, and even the best-selling Nissan Rogue, all under 30 grand.
And there's 0% financing for 60 months.
Frontier Truck, our non-commissioned sales associates will show you the way at 777 Nissan, where everybody is always a winner.
D-Day will be the largest seaborne invasion in history.
General Eisenhower, if you invade tomorrow, they're going to be washed away.
The final decision will be mine alone.
Fresher, the untold true story of D-Day. Rated PG-13, only in theaters this Friday.
all of your entertainment in one place. Because if it happens in Las Vegas, it happens at 3 o'clock. Weather team only on 8 News Now.
With the most local investigations, getting answers for you. This is 8 News Now.
Lakes Memorial Day from the 24th annual Park families, veterans, community leaders coming together for that event. The ceremonies featured stories from veterans with speeches about their time in service and also their fallen comrades. Well, a 2-for-1 tonight at Hoover Dam, honoring those who gave their lives for this country, while also kicking off a very special summer travel season. 8 News Now reporter Aaron Ariano shows us the breathtaking lighting ceremony.
Lighting ceremony here at Hoover Dam kicks off Southern Nevada's summer, celebrating America 250 while also commemorating the holiday.
Hoover Dam has long been an important part of the visitor experience in the Southwest.
Dozens gathering this Memorial Day at Hoover Dam in a first-of-its-kind lighting ceremony, but not before paying respects to the countless in uniform who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
First, on this Memorial Day, we pause to honor the brave men and women who gave their lives in service of our country.
Recognizing this special event, drawing in millions of visitors each year, Hoover Dam is more than just a giant piece of infrastructure.
It's a symbol of what Americans together can accomplish. It represents the American spirit.
Speakers touching on several themes that resonate with American. Hobbs says, look back at the hard-working American. This marvel 90 years ago.
They didn't allow petty themselves to be constrained by the status quo.
Governor Lombardo using the opportunity to say the same.
Quite often we get lost in the partisanship of politics across America to the void of what benefits all of us together.
Finally, a chance to revel in the light show. The American flag hanging over the dam about the size of a football field, set low on Monday night due to the windy selfies with this historic landmark. And anyone who wants to visit Hoover Dam can expect to see this lighting ceremony every evening through July 4th. Reporting from Hoover Dam, Aaron Ariano, 8 News Now.
Looks spectacular. Roughly 7 million people visit Hoover Dam each and every year, according to the National Park Service. Just a few hours ago, the 52nd American Music Awards held here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Hosted by Queen Latifah, the show marked BTS's return to an award. Also celebrating a major milestone, taking home the group's debut American Music Awards, Las Vegas. About their triple win.
We're doing this on such a big scale now, and receiving these 3 awards, even being here in the first place, it's like we're getting to put our cultures on the map and put it in front of a big audience. Like,
and it's going to be the Las Vegas. Excited for your fans to see when you take the stage?
I mean, we don't really want to spoil a lot thing, but I think you guys can really expect a lot of energy. We say that every single time, but I think every time we have a performance, we kick it up a notch. And definitely something new.
New music. Will you just give me a little pinkies up before I let you ladies go? Yes.
Cat's Eye will be returning to Las Vegas this autumn with their Wild World Tour stop at MGM Grand Garden Arena on November 14th. Tickets are now available through Access. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Now tune in Las Vegas now tomorrow for a full recap of the AMAs, as well as the more exclusive interviews, including Goo Goo Dolls, Riley Green, and New Kids on the Block.
Now awarded the most accurate weather forecast year after year.
And tonight we're going to start out at McCarran Airport, where we could see some flight delays tomorrow. Definitely a possibility there. Let's check out some current temperature. Well, we're having some trouble with my computer here. Hold on one second. And there we go. 84 degrees with mainly clear skies. Winds negligible, but they will be increasing overnight. Now we've got it running. You can see 95 and 70. The high of 90 tomorrow, but that's going to be it for a couple of days, as much cooler air will be headed in our way. It's a warm night out there. Look at this. Temperatures ranging from 86 over on Boulder Highway to 78 at Summerlin, to the north 81 in Aliante, 80 still down in Seven Hills. Meanwhile, 83 over in Eastern Clark at Mesquite, 87 in Laughlin, 78 in Indian Springs, and 62. Fetch of moisture up from the Gulf. It was just a miserable Memorial Day weekend weather-wise along. Got hammered. We really lucked out. I mean, just beautiful pool weather courtesy of a weak ridge of high pressure, and that kept all this energy over in Arizona. But our luck has to come to an end, and it is, I'm afraid. Much cooler air mass, west winds, and I mean strong southwest winds beginning tomorrow, and you will definitely notice them, as I said at the top of the broadcast, with the wind advisory. 72 overnight, breezy at times, not right now, but I think overnight you'll see an increase in the winds, and then tomorrow gusty winds blowing 5 miles an hour, sustained southwest winds 20 to 30. Let me get out of the way and just check out these temperatures. Tomorrow, they'll range from the upper 80s on the west side to the low 90s on the east side. Again, I want you on this map, take a look at Reno, 57, and look at everywhere else. They're behind the frontal system that's coming. Not that extreme. The wind, the breezes continue on 70s with a few breezes on Thursday. Just delightful. But guess what? By the weekend, we're back in the 90s, and the first few days of June, we're going to be flirting with 100 degrees. We've been there before. Brian, Chris?
That we have, Jerry. Well, the Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup final.
It's all 60. That's good. Let's get it done right. Leading the Avs now 3-0. Tomorrow's game will be a big test for the Vegas Golden Knights. Of course, the Avs, they have...
The 8-day forecast on 8 News Now is sponsored by Pomponio Injury Law.
There's a lot of good in our schools, and 8 News Now highlights it all in What's Cool at School. If you have something special to share about your school, visit us at 8newsnow.com. Click on the Community tab, then click What's Cool at School. Send us a message.
Sponsored by FBA Consulting Engineers.
A lady T-boned us. I hit my head on the glove component. The only deal on my own. I needed help. Thanks to Ed Bernstein, they told me everything that I need step by step. They don't ask you for any money up front. Promise deliver.
What do we know about Adriana Guzman-Freilich? Not much. She's a former Democrat, an ambulance chaser, featured at a leftist DEI Latinx group. So can we trust former top attorney? Fighter, relentless, dedicated, 38 years on the bar. He understands the law. President Trump trusts Danny Tarkanian.
Incredible stamina and loyalty and friendship, Danny Tarkanian.
Most Americans aren't yelling. Like you, they're hard at work. Their neighbors, asking on prime time. News Nation, the fastest growing network in all of television.
Left and right, standing next to each other to be reasonable. Thank you.
This is America's new prime time, only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, what we pay.
My whole life has been public service. It's about people. And when we work together instead of yelling at each other, we get things done. We don't always get everything we want, but that's our system of government. Give and take. We keep pushing. When crime rates come down, and when that's why I do it.
In life's toughest moments, helping the people of Las Vegas for nearly 5 decades. If you or a loved one have been hurt in an accident, enough said. Call Ed, 702-240-0000.
Politics Now, Saturdays at 11:30 p.m. on 8 News Now.
All right, the winner of the Western Conference in the National Hockey League is awarded a trophy. Well, the NHL has flown in the Clarence C. Campbell Bowl to Las Vegas just in case. Now, if the Knights win, there will be a presentation following the game. Vegas 1 win away from knocking out the President's Trophy winners. The Avs are limping into Game 4. Cale Makar not 100%. Neither is Nathan MacKinnon 100% for sure. But don't pencil in the Knights just yet. Vegas understands the challenge. That's what John Tortorella's. Be ready and play. The best expansion team in sports history will be looking for its 6th conference final and 3rd trip to the Stanley Cup. Remarkable. The odds are in their favor, leading 3-0. They have a 98% chance. Silver prize.
We constantly talk about this. I think our situations. They just play. We just play. That's all we're trying to do. We're playing another game, and we're going to need to be better. That's how we approach it. And that's how we're going to do it. And I trust them. I think they get that, and that's how we're going to go about it.
It's one game. We're going in to play one game tomorrow, and come out. Want to come out with a better start for sure.
The fourth win is always the hardest to get. Whether it's a first round, second round, or the conference finals. So we're going to expect their best. Obviously, for them, it's win or go home. So we have to match that intensity from the start.
Oh, it's going to be fun. The Fortress will be packed. Looking at the secondary market for tickets now. Right now, you can get tickets for the potential series clinching game. Lowest get-in price right now, $234. Saw some tickets below the concourse for $400. How about the NBA? The Knicks in Cleveland, New York celebs got. And there was a lot of posterizing the Cleveland Cavs in Game 4. One Knicks scored more than 20 points tonight. 6 were in double figures. It was all New York. Jalen Brunson was named Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He averaged 25 points through the 4 games. It was a sweep, a New York sweep. They won an 18-0 run, and that was all. Ryan Loftus was a was your final score. Hey, if you've been driving by Resorts World for the last 3 weeks, you may have noticed they have built an outdoor track and pool for the first time ever for these enhanced games. Las Vegas gold medal winning swimmer Cody Miller entered the games. The former Palo Verde swimmer and star with the Sandpipers back in town in this money controlled substance. 2 events. He won them both. Life-changing money for him.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Good night in Vegas. I'm going to spend some time with my family.
This is one of the best nights of my life for sure. I've dreamed about this from being a 10-year-old growing up in the city, having like a Super Bowl style event like this for our sport.
I am so proud of Cody. Cody, time Olympic gold medalist, coming back with the help of enhancements and do such a performance, $500,000 richer.
$500,000. What you buying first?
We're putting it on black tonight. No,
All right, that is at least an option here in Las Vegas. Don't forget, Golden Knights, a game starts 15,000 plus should be rocking. We'll be right back.
Summer watering schedule. Done.
Make summer a winning season. Don't water 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and never on Sunday. It's the law. Find watering tips at SNWA.
Let's go somewhere. No kids. Let's go for a weekend away. Okay, let's bring the kids. But first, let's get this fixed.
AAA, your membership to go.
Are you a big bank that profits off evicting families, a rich mega donor, or a predatory landlord that scams renters? She represented the bank. Thousands of Nevadans lost their homes, voted to kill the law to protect renters in the state Senate, and has taken thousands from mega donors. Got money? Power? Need to screw over Nevadans? Call Cannizzaro today. She'll be your attorney general.
Hey guys, see anything in the clouds? That one kind of looks like a cat.
Santa Claus. Wow. Eating a sandwich.
That's specific.
A car that sees what you can't.
Yep, that's it.
How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Now get months plus 0 payments for 90 days. See your Las Vegas area Hyundai dealer.
If it's important to our nation,
I wonder how you think about where America is at this moment.
it's on Face the Nation.
Can there be stability if Vladimir Putin remains in power?
Yes.
Stop the music! Congratulations on changing your watering clock. It's a serious thing. Plants and trees. Trip it. Don't drown it. Learn more at snwa.com.
8 News Now Vegas is no ordinary TV streaming channel. It's your place for breaking news, original shows, and exclusive interviews. Sports, entertainment, and local. Right on your TV for free. And download now. Available on Samsung, Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. Live, local, now. High Heels and Hidden Truths with Vanessa Murphy. Only on 8 News Now Vegas.
Tonight, a competition not for the faint of heart. The annual cheese rolling contest in England. Participants race down a steep hill, chasing a wheel of cheese. No surprise, the race notorious for high risk of injury. The unusual and dangerous event dates back. I would say this could be the national holiday of orthopedic surgeons.
Yes.
The injuries they get are unbelievable.
And their strategy has holes in it.
No, that's you got the wrong country. Switzerland.
Thanks for watching.